Tabra, spinal specialist physiotherapist, and this is the instructional video for the SpineWise exercise app. I'm going to guide you through each exercise so that you know what you're doing, you can get the maximum benefit from each one. Please do the exercises with me as you watch so that you can feel it as well as see it. Hopefully you'll find these exercises comfortable and enjoyable. If they're painful, you're probably overdoing it. Just ease off slightly and build up more gradually. In the unlikely event that you get any unwanted side effects, dizziness or anything else, stop doing the exercises and speak to a doctor or your local physiotherapist for some advice. I'm going to talk you through the exercises with the 30-second workout first, then the 1 minute, then the 2 minute and then the 5 minute. If you're watching this for the first time, I suggest you just watch the 30-second exercises first and then stop. Go away and practice that workout a few times. And once you're fluent with it and you're confident with it, then come back and carry on and do the 1 minute and then the 2 minute and build it up slowly like that. These exercises are designed to be done anywhere, anytime, at the office or at home or when you're travelling. So you can wear any clothes and they're designed to be convenient and easy to do anywhere. So let's get started with the 30-second workout. First of all, you're going to do a neck side bend. So take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, side bend to the left until you feel a really nice stretch on the opposite side. If it's painful, just ease off a little bit. And if you can't really feel a stretch, you can apply some overpressure with the other hand, just like this. Hold that for a count of 10, breathing normally. And back to the middle, take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, side bend to the right. If you need to apply some overpressure, then do. Be careful not to bring that shoulder up with you. It's really easy to do that without realising. And you can do this in front of the mirror a few times if you want to, just to check that you're not doing that. Don't hold your breath, don't twist in your spine. Just really enjoy that stretch, and after 10 seconds come back to the middle. Next is the back extension stretch. And for this you're going to have your feet quite wide so that you feel nice and sturdy. Hands will be on the small of your back so that you can really lean on them. Focus your eyes on a point in front of you so that your eyes stay level. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, lean back onto your hands so that your arms are doing the work and your back can totally stretch. This is really good for cancelling out tension in the discs in your lower back that can develop when you're sitting for a long time. Holding that, breathing normally for a count of 10, and then slowly come back up to the middle. And like with all the workouts, you're going to finish by finding your neutral posture. So hands on your hips so that you can feel your pelvis move. Tilt all the way back and then all the way forwards. And slowly tilting your pelvis less and less until you find the midpoint. Then imagine that you've got a string attached to the top of your spine, pulling that string to make your spine grow slightly taller. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, relax all the muscles in your back, but keep your spine in that upright position. And this is your neutral posture. So you can maintain that position as you carry on with your day, typing or phoning or whatever you're doing, but be careful not to sit in that position for too long, because actually the best thing for your back and your neck is to keep moving and changing position as often as you can. I often talk about the 30-second rule, which is really all about getting up and moving for about 30 seconds as often as you can regularly through the day, ideally every hour or even more if you can. And 30 seconds of moving around, either just walking around your office or around your garden at home or up and down the train carriage, wherever you are, is just enough to get rid of any tension that's accumulated in your back as you've been sitting. And that's the end of the 30-second workout. So if you want to go away and start doing that and having a practice with that, then you can check out here. Otherwise, stay tuned for the 1 minute workout. And for the 1 minute workout, you're going to do all the exercises that you've seen so far, plus the ones that I'm about to show you now. The first of which is the backward shoulder rolls. So you're going to put your hands on your shoulders, elbows out, and you're going to move in a backward direction to make a really nice big circle with your elbows. You're going to do 5 of these, and it's in between the side bends. So you'll do a left side neck bend, then you'll do the shoulder rolls, and then you'll do a right side neck bend. And that's what it's like for the 1 minute and the 2 minute and the 5 minute workouts. Really good is this for getting rid of the tension in your chest and muscles at the front there when you're typing for a long period. Next is the arm stretch, and you're going to put your elbow out straight, wrist down, and let your shoulder be relaxed, breathing normally. You should hopefully feel a really nice stretch here on the muscles that you use when you're keyboarding. If you can't feel the stretch, you can apply some overpressure with your hand just like that. Breathing normally, and after a count of 10, slowly release, same on the other arm. Elbow straight, wrist bent, apply some overpressure if you need, nice and relaxed, breathing normally, and slowly release. Next is the body twist, and for this you take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, rotate from the waist to the left, and hold on to whatever you can to fix you in that position. Either a table, the back of your chair, push against your desk or your thigh, anything that will hold you in that position. Breathing normally, just hold this for a count of 5. Back to the middle, deep breath in. And as you breathe out, rotating around to the right and holding on to whatever's there to fix you. Breathing normally, and then back to the middle. And that's the end of the 1 minute workout. So you can either check out and get started with that or stay tuned. The 2 minute workout is all the exercise you've seen so far, plus 2 more. The first of which is the nod and twist stretch. So for this, you're going to nod forwards and then twist so that you're looking down towards your left groin. You should feel a really nice stretch in the muscles on that side. If it's painful, just ease off a little bit. And if you can't really feel the stretch, you can apply some overpressure with the opposite hand. Hold that for a count of 10 and then come to the middle. And then on the out breath, go the other way, same thing. Apply some overpressure if you need to. Hold it for a count of 10, breathing normally. And as you come back up, take a moment in the middle before you then come back up, right? If you come back up too quick, you might just find you feel a bit dizzy, so take it nice and steady. So now we're going to talk through the core strengthening exercises and the basic exercises to do core sitting. So first of all, you're going to let all the muscles here be nice and floppy and relaxed, breathing normally, soft shoulders, soft legs. Then you're going to put your fingers down below in the muscles, the lower abdominal muscles, and if you cough, you'll hopefully feel those muscles switch on. Don't worry if you don't, but it's useful if you do. Then you're going to imagine that you're on the loo, you're passing water, and you're going to try and stop yourself mid-flow. So very gently, pulling in down below, you'll be able to feel hopefully with your fingers that that muscle is tensing, but everything here and here is nice and soft. So it's just a tension of the lower abdominal muscles. Breathing normally, hold for a count of 10, and then slowly release. And that's the end of the 2 minute workout. So in the 5 minute workout, we're going to progress the core exercises, but that basic core sitting exercise is the one that you'll do to start with. And you've got 30 seconds to do that. So I would suggest just doing 2 or 3 short holds to begin with, but as you get better at it, you'll be able to hold it for the full 30 seconds, which would be great. So for the 5 minute workout, we're going to add in a shoulder blade stretch. And for this, you're going to interlace your fingers, turn them inside out and straighten your elbows. Then you're going to slump right down in your spine. Stretch your arms forwards, head right down. And this is really good for stretching out the tension in between your shoulder blades, which can develop when you're sitting or even when you're stressed. It's a really nice stretch is this. Breathing normally, 10 seconds. And then slowly come back up again. It's a really nice one is that if you sit for a long time. Next is the side back bend. Deep breath in. And as you breathe out, side bend to the left, feeling the stretch all the way down those muscles. If you've got a big chair, you might be able to lean on the chair. Otherwise, you can just lean on your thigh. If you get really good at this, you might be able to get all the way down to your elbow. But don't push it, just build up gradually. And after 10, slowly back to the middle, same on the other side. Deep breath in. And as you breathe out, as far as you feel comfortable. If it's painful, you've gone too far, just ease off a bit. And then slowly back to the middle. Next is the hip stretch. This is a really good stretch if you've got pain in your lower back or even just some tightness in your hips. So you're going to start by putting your foot up onto your opposite knee just like this. Now for some people this is already quite a strong stretch, and if that's true for you, then you're just going to hold this for 10 seconds and release it off. If when you're in this position you can't feel a stretch, you're going to sit nice and tall and then hinge slightly forwards from the waist. You're not, let me just show you this from the side, you're not curling in your spine, but you're just tilting forwards with your spine straight. and that's really quite a strong stretch. So find the point at which you can feel a stretch, not a pain. Hold it for a count of 10, breathing normally, and then slowly release and swap legs. You might find that you're tighter on one side than the other. I definitely am tighter on this side. Relax as best you can, really enjoy it, breathing normally. And after 10 seconds, slowly release. So we're going to go back to that core sitting, just a brief reminder. Tummy nice and relaxed and floppy. Fingers in position if you want. Slowly, relax completely, and then very gently pulling in down below as if to stop yourself mid-flow on the loo. Hold that, breathing normally, shoulders nice and soft, and after 10, relax completely. So the progression on from that will be to add in the weight of one leg and then the other leg. So you're going to same thing again, very gently pull in down below, and then lift that foot just an inch off the floor to take the weight of the leg. Be careful when you do this not to twist or hitch in your back. You're pulling in down below, shoulders soft, breathing normally, and then put that foot back down again before you relax. Same on the other leg, nice and gently, pulling in down below, and then lift that foot just an inch off the floor. If you've not done core exercises before, this does take lots of practice, so if you need to pause, rewind, go back and practice this a few times, then do. And after 10, slowly release. Next is core standing, exactly the same thing. Relax completely and very gently pull in down below. Breathing normally, shoulders soft. You can do this whenever you get a moment spare really. If you're standing in the kitchen waiting for the kettle to boil or the toast in the toaster, it's a really nice one to do whenever you get a moment. Holding that for a count of 10 and then slowly release. Next is the core balance. So same thing again, pulling in down below. And then you're going to stand on one leg with those muscles pulled in. Focus on a point in front of you just to make it easier for you to balance. If you're finding that you're wobbling all over the place, it might be best actually to do it at the kitchen counter using your fingertips to steady you if you need to. And after a count of 10, put your foot back down and then relax. Same on the other leg, very gently pulling in down below and then balancing on that leg. Using your fingertips on the wall or the counter or your big toe if you need to. It can help as well to clench the muscles in your bottom. And after 10, relax completely. And next is the core walking exercise. So this does take quite a bit of practice. And there's a lot to think about all in one go. But if you persevere with it, it will eventually become automatic. And you'll start to switch these muscles on when you're walking without even realising, which will be great. So same thing, very gently, pulling down below, breathing normally, shoulders soft. To begin with, you're just going to hold that contraction as you walk around the room, wherever you are, walk around your desk or walk to the loo and back. Short distances, let your shoulders swing, move as normally as you can. And then when you feel like the contraction is fading off, stop and relax completely. So you've got 30 seconds to do the core walking. To begin with, you'll just do some very short distances, just a few steps with the muscle switched on. But as you get better at it and the muscle gets stronger, you'll be able to walk for that whole 30 seconds with the muscle working, breathing normally, shoulders relaxed. To finish the 5-minute workout, you're going to do the traction stretch. And for this, you just want to lean against a piece of furniture, feet right back, and then lean your hips right back, knees soft, head relaxed, and really feeling the stretch all the way down your spine. Hold that for a count of 10, breathing normally, and then slowly come back up again. And you're going to finish by finding your neutral posture. So same again as we did earlier, hands on your hips to feel your pelvis tilt, all the way back, all the way forward, and then just gently finding that midpoint. Then pull the string to make your spine grow nice and tall. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, relax completely. Let the muscles totally release as you maintain that upright posture. Don't forget your 30-second rule though, getting up as often as you can regularly through the day. So if you can try and incorporate one or two of these workouts into your daily routine going forward, You'll hopefully find that your spine gets stronger and more flexible, and you'll be staving off any problems for the future. Enjoy being SpineWise.